Hello, I'm Chris Theophilus with Phantom Productions. We wanted to share a segment of the DVD about the history of sound recording. We hope it gives you some insight into the development of the recording medium that is reflected in our Phantom Productions vintage recording collection. The term reel-to-reel came about to differentiate the reel tape recorders from cassettes and self-enclosed cartridge machines. German recorders had their beginnings in the 1930s. With cylinders and records, the sound waves vibrate, and that in turn translates into a physical etching on the wax cylinder or on the lacquer record. The sound is amplified through the cone attached to the player, whereas magnetic recording takes the vibrations of sound. The 1904 Edison cylinder player in our collection was manufactured the year after Henry Ford founded Ford Motor Company, and the first successful flight of the recording process on disc records. By 1925-34, and in February 1936, the BBC paid £1,000 for the 6-month use of the machine. Various fixes were made to reduce cost and improve quality. The US radio by Oberlin Smith in 1878. In 1888, Smith decided not to pursue his idea and released it to the public by publishing his ideas about magnetic recording in the journal Electrical World. It was not until 1898 that the act...
For your life or your life either. Well, I'll take all this, Cal. Don't worry about it.
In 1924, German Dr. Kurt Still developed a dictating machine using wire. However, it was not were experimenting, but was not placed on the market. Bell Telephone Labs began developing a workable recorder as early as 1933. In early 1934, Clarence Hickman to help his cousin work on his music. Cameras went to work at Armour Research Foundation, record and playback sound. It should be noted that wire recording was of inferior quality to records and created... So now, more about magnetic recording tape. Musicians and recording folks may be interested to learn that the first magnetic recording tape evolved from cigarette paper. An Austrian named Fritz Blumer had developed a process for putting metal strips Magnetic recording tape width and speed were determined arbitrarily. AEG set the first tape width and subsequently introduced a Bing Crosby that resulted in Crosby backing Ampex with art because engineers desired to have the ability to edit recordings. Prior to tape, as was the case with Bing Crosby,